Hello friends, welcome you all to my class. Today the subject is income tax law and practice. As per NEP 2020, this income tax law and practice is for BCom students, right? So it is, and I will discuss today the subject income tax law and practice. So before going to income tax, let me clarify you the meaning of tax, right? The meaning of tax. So let me tell tax, right? Tax. Tax is the full form of tax is taxations, right? The full form of tax is taxations. That means the money we are paying to the government for support of or for development of the society, right? Means the money collected by the government from us for development of infrastructure, healthcare services, educations, like this. So first this tax concept, how this tax concept come into existence in our country. How? Now in the year 1857, everybody know there was a war. It's called Sipai Mutiny or military mutiny or Sipai withdrawal. In the year 1857, the government losses or incurred loss due to military mutiny or Sipai withdrawal. So to recover that loss, government imposes some tax the people. So first income tax come into existence, the word tax come to existence in 1860. Right. So in 1860 it is come into existence, and after that so many amendments, that means correction. Right now the income tax act is 1961. Okay. Let's say somebody does not want to pay tax to the government or avoid to pay tax to the government. In that case, what will happen? Let's say Nobin avoid or Nobin does not want to pay tax to the government even if his income exceeds the tax slab. Then he has to pay penalties. ऐसे बोलेगा कि वो नहीं देगा, गवर्नमेंट इसको छोड़ देगा, बिकॉज गवर्नमेंट का ये तो है ना, इनकम है ना, रेवेन्यू है ना, तो गवर्नमेंट क्यों छोड़ेगा? तो गवर्नमेंट का जो रेवेन्यू है, जो भी रेसिडेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया हमारा देश में जो रहते हैं, वेदर इट इज इंडियन और फॉरेनर, एंड ही हैज टू पे टैक्स टू द गवर्नमेंट. देन टाइप्स ऑफ टैक्स. Basically, two types: direct tax and indirect tax. Direct tax means the tax we are paying directly to the government. That means the tax is we are paying, means the tax we are paying to the government directly. What is that? Income tax, professional tax, corporate tax, then wealth tax, and others. Because we are paying directly to the government this tax. Then indirect tax is right now it's GST, goods and service tax, and GST it is implemented in 1st July 2017, but in Jammu and Kashmir it is 7 July 2017. So in 1st July 2017 और 2017 को हुआ था और 17 को इन इंडिया में एंड 7 जुलाई 2017 जम्मू कश्मीर में होता. So these tax we are paying indirectly to the government. How this is we are paying directly to the government? How we are paying indirectly to the government? Indirectly paying to the government means suppose we are buying some goods or I want to buy some materials, dress materials, electronics, anything you are buying that, and in addition to the value of that product you are paying some extra money. To whom? To the owner of that shop or owner of that, and that businessman, if he is a registered GST owner or registered GST holder, then he has to deposit that money in the government account, right? So I will discuss this GST later on. Today we will focus on only income tax, right? Then so income tax day, what is that? The 24th July every year. Income tax day 24th July in India. Every year we are celebrating because in 24th July 1860 it was introduced. Then it is the Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and coming under CBDT. That means CBDT, Central Board of Direct Taxes, CBDT, right? Then what is the features of income tax? What is the features? First of all, I will tell this direct tax. Why? We are paying directly to the government, right? We are paying directly to the government. So it's a direct tax. Second one, central tax, means the central government has the power to collecting the income tax. But tax structure is three tier. Remember, tax structure is three tiers. State is collecting some tax, center is collecting some tax, and local municipal but they are also collecting tax. But here it is central tax. Third, tax on income, right? On your income, on the basis of your income, you have to pay tax to the government. Then annual tax. Next, tax liability. Next, tax on person. Right. So these are then applicability. So these are the features of income tax, right? So these are the features of income tax. So here directly we are collecting, the government is collecting directly, we are paying directly to the government. We are paying directly to the government tax. Second, it is a central government tax, collecting central tax, tax on income. On income, how much your income? If your income is coming under tax bracket, that means if you have more income, more and more income, and your income increases, your tax slab also increases. The tax amount also increases on your income. Annual tax, annually the government is collecting that tax. Then tax liability. Once your income crosses some limit or it is on the slab, then you have to pay tax to the government, and that tax slab is decided by the later on. I will tell that. Then tax on person. Here persons includes, what is that? Now person includes individuals like you, me, he, she. Then and HUF, Hindu Undivided Family, farm, partnership farm, companies, AJP, BOI, AJPCL, judicial persons, AJP. Then BOI, body of individuals. So these are the persons, they all, everybody have to pay tax to the government. Then applicability in India. Any person, whether he is Indian or foreigner, right? Whether he is Indian or foreigner residing in India, and he has to pay tax to the government. So government is, it is tax is the revenue or greatest revenue of the government. Government is collecting tax for revenue generations for the benefit of our country. Thank you everybody for attending my class, and in coming our next class we will discuss the concept of income tax and also the tax slab decided by the government. Okay.